Well, welcome back to Scouting for History, and welcome to the first real hunt of 2023. Now, I did go out the other day to try to help a woman find a lost earring. She wasn't sure it was lost in the yard, but I gave it a good shot. Found a couple buffalo nickels and some silver dimes, but that was about it. So today I'm at this house built in 1920, but even better than that is the giant yard. And right up the street is some friends of mine have a house that was converted from a barn built in the early 1800s, and they let me detect there. I found large cents, half cents, fatty Indians, a 3-cent nickel, silver coins. I found all kinds of cool stuff. Now this yard was part of the farm, so hopefully today I can find a couple of cool relics and old coins and things like that. So, well, hey, let's not waste any time. Let's get at it. Off we go. And the first signal of the day, a little bouncy, high 40s. Let's see. And that's it. An old bottle lid for the first find of the day. Distilling, Baltimore, Maryland. All right, on to something better. And the third signal of the day, it's a Merc. Awesome. I think, and it's not alone, there's something else in here too. You can see where the Merc was. Where did it go? Alright, hold on. Scan again. Oh, there it is. Blended in so well. It's a Washington. That's okay. That's a nice spill. A Washington and a Merc. On to the next. Well, right over there was the silver spill, and now here I'm getting a nice high tone as well. Maybe it's part of the silver spill, or it's a wheat penny. Oh well, I had my hopes up for more of the spill. On to the next. Well, since that silver spill, I've been digging nothing but clad and wheat pennies. But I have my hopes up. It's still early yet. Let's go. Well, here and there, there's some older stuff mixed in with all the new trash. But back in the day, all this was part of a dairy farm. And up the street, I detected the yard of the barn, which is now a house. I found large cents, I found half cents, I found flying eagles, silvers, a 3-cent nickel, shoe buckles, buttons. It was awesome. So hopefully they didn't disturb the ground too much down here. This was sold off in the early 1900s for housing developments. So hopefully we can come across some older stuff. Let's go. Finally, I think I can say this relic is from the farm. And it's a strap guide or some kind of a buckle guide. That's old. That's what we're looking for. On to the next. And so today I've got the Legend. I've got it in field mode, all metal, multi-one. Sensitivity is pretty high. I've got recovery speed set at 4. It gives me a little extra depth, but I don't think I need anything crazy. And I've got it in 6 tones. So let's see what we can find else. On we go. And down here, parts of an old toy gun. It's in terrible shape. That would have been cool if it was still whole, but it's pretty bad shape. On to the next. And like every old house, there's a harmonica reed. I broke it trying to dig it out of the ground, but I've got so many of them. Now these aren't as old as everybody thinks they are. They weren't invented until the 1840s, and they really didn't take off in the United States until the late 1850s, and then the Civil War. And then after that, everybody had them. They were all over the place. That's why you find so many of them. On to the next. Well, it's been a long time since I had a good signal. So high 40s, low 50s right here. Fingers crossed that it's something good. Seems to be still down in the hole. And a giant hunk of something. Yikes. The curse of the live dig. I don't think it's lead, but I'm not sure. On to the next. And sounding just like a zinc penny, a little army guy with a sword. That's cool. On to the next. And now a foot away from that lead soldier, there's a lead Indian. Awesome. On to the next. People will tell you when you turn on an object that you get a different signal, a different sound, and it just changes every time you turn. They say it's junk, pass it by, and 9 times out of 10 it may be junk, but it might be more than one thing in the hole, or it might be something that's shaped funny. It's another lead Indian. A couple more, I'll have a tribe. Cool. On to the next. Well, and there's the impression. What do you make of that?
Doctor, can you give the court your impression of Mr. Stryker? I'm sorry, I don't do impressions. My training is in psychiatry.
It's a wheat penny. On to something better. Well, I had a really good signal. I didn't want to jinx it with a live dig. And there it is. I think it's just a rosy. Oh no, maybe it's another. Yeah, it's another mark. But that's okay. I love them. On to the next. Well, I thought I had a silver coin, but I'm not sure what it is. I'll clean it up and see if I can figure it out. On to the next. Well, I'm not sure what it is, but just in case, I turned the camera on. And it's a token of some kind. But that's okay. I like tokens. I'll clean it up. You'll see it right here. On to the next. And just about a foot away, I found a second. Not sure what they are. I'll clean them up. I'm not sure what it is. It's got some kind of an image on it. It's broken, but I'll clean it up and see if I can figure it out. On to the next. And that's an unusual little suspender clip or something. I'll clean it up, see if there's any writing on it. Off to the next. And another for the day. I'm a little disappointed. It's a Rosie. That's okay. I'm a little disappointed. I had my hopes up for some old stuff because this was part of that farm. But most of the stuff I found at the farm was between the house and the barn. Two different properties now, but right between the two is where I found all the good. Well, this is a screaming high tone. Whew. And that's why my GoPro's acting all funky. It keeps turning off. I believe that is a sterling spoon. Cool. On to the next. Another nice high tone to curse with a live dig. Oh, and I didn't curse it. It's another silver dime. It's another Rosie, but I'll take it. On to the next. Well, this was an awful signal, ringing up like a zinc penny. But I dig everything, and it's a buffalo nickel and a mercury dime. That's a nice little spill. Oh, that's it. That's all she wrote. On to the next. Well, I found the tiniest little toy car. I thought it was a bug at first, but no, it's an old roadster kind of car. I'll clean it up, see if there's any markings on it. That is cool. Alright, on to the next. And I thought it was a bottle cap, but it's a little toy ring, I think. Little face on it, a tiger or something. I'll clean it up, you'll see it right here. On to the next. Well, I got an odd signal here and I dug it out and it was just junk. But while I was digging it out, I happened to notice this. Awesome. Beautiful little marble. On to the next. Well, the clouds are coming. The rain is coming. It got late all of a sudden. The guy here, very nice guy, came out to see what I had found, and he told me I could come back anytime I want. So I'll be back. It'll be the next adventure. I'll come back here and sweep again, see what I missed. But sad I didn't find more old stuff, but glad I found what I found. I found some cool stuff. So on to the next. See you there.